Hello there guys! For today's video, I'm going to show you how to create underwater effect in Photoshop. And also, we will dive deeper into using color balance, changing layers blending mode, applying Gaussian blur, using apply image, and applying curves. So let's get started! To create a underwater effect, I prepare here two images. This one as our subject, and this will serve as our original document. And also into the other window is this under bubbly water image. So let's proceed. Let's go to the original document. And the first step we're going to do here is we're going to create a duplicate layer of this background layer. So going on to the layers panel, select on the background layer, and then press Ctrl plus J. There you go. And then let's name this layer as the background copy. So with that background copy layer selected, we're going to apply here the hue and saturation. So to do that, making sure that you're selected on that layer, and then go to the menu bar, go to image, go to adjustments, and then find on color balance. So this color balance dialog box will appear. So under the cyan to red, I'm going to decrease the amount of -15. For the yellow and blue, I'm going to set this one into 15. So that creates a bluish effect on our background copy layer. There you go. And then hit OK. Now the next step we're going to do here is we're going to drag the underwater image and drop it here on our original document. So going on to the window of the underwater image, press V or select on the move tool and then click and drag it and drop it on our original document. And then we're going to resize the image from the scale and the position that we want. So to do that, press Ctrl plus T for the transformation command. Once it's already out, you may now start increasing the size of the image. And not only that, just click and drag it to move the position that you want. All right, so I'm good with this. All right, so actually we can still change the position and the scale of this later on. There you are, hit enter. And by the way, if you find this video helpful so far, please consider subscribing to help YouTube algorithm show my videos to other nerds like us. Well, going back, the next step we're going to do here is that we're going to change the blend mode of this underwater layer. All right, so from this layer, we're going to name this one as color. All right, and this from this color layer. So selected on that layer, go here. This is for the blending mode. Click this one, and let's change that to color. There you are. It creates a bluish effect. And then we're going to create a duplicate layer of this color layer. So with that layer selected, press Ctrl plus J. There you are. And then let's name this layer now as the hard light. There you go. And then selected with that hard light layer selected, let's also change the blending mode of it. So again, click this arrow down and then choose on hard light. There you go. Now the effect is looking cool, isn't it? And then we're going to apply here a little bit blur effect with the use of a Gaussian blur. So from that hard light layer selected, go to the menu bar, go to filter, go to blur, and then find Gaussian blur. So this Gaussian blur dialog box will appear. And then from the radius, I'm going to set the pixels to 3, creating a little blurry to our image. Okay. And then once it's set to 3 pixels, hit OK. Now the next step we're going to do here is that we're going to use the apply image. But before we do that, select on the background copy layer, press Ctrl plus J to create a duplicate layer of that. And then from this duplicate layer, I'm going to click and drop it on top of the hard light layer. There you go. And then let's rename this layer as the apply image. There you are. So from this apply image layer selected, I'm going to add a mask on it. So you just go here below. Yes. Click on this add mask icon. There you are. And then select on the layer mask thumbnail of that apply image. And then go to the menu bar, go to image, then find apply image. So this apply image dialog box will appear. And then make sure that the blending is set to multiply and the opacity to 100. and no need for us to change the setting. Then hit OK. Alright, now it creates more natural effect on the image. So I'll show you before. There you go. Now this is the after, right? And lastly, we're going to apply the curves for us to dim our image or brighten it up. So to do that, go to the adjustment layer icon just down below here at the right bottom corner of the screen. Yes, click on this icon. That's the adjustment layer icon. Then choose on curves. Alright, so under the properties, you're gonna see here the histogram. And now we may now brighten it up or darken this one. So to use this one, let's just click a point here in the middle. There you go. And then now we may now start moving this line. You can, if you want to brighten it up, you can just move it here. Or if you want to darken it up, you can just move it here, right? See? Okay. But for me, I'm going to brighten it up just a little bit. All right. Now I'm okay with this. And there you go. Now, let me show you the before and after. So this one is the before, and this one is the after. And that is how to create underwater effect in Photoshop.